everybody, my name is Rachel Noel, and I wanted to share some insight on a documentary I just watched called Mother, Caring for 7 Billion. And it was pretty much about how the world is populated. And currently there are over 7 billion people in the world, and they're estimating that by 2024 there's going to be 8 billion. We add 70 to 80 billion people to the world every single year. And as of 2014, we had 318.9 million of those in the US. So that raises a lot of questions and concerns about our resources, jobs, government issues you see a lot of times in third world countries also, and also education problems, because especially in third world countries, a lot of the children and the women, they're going to get jobs to raise money for their family instead of getting a proper education and helping out the community and improving the community. With that many people in the US and that growth rate, we need to be adding 150,000 jobs a month to be able to keep up. And that's absolutely crazy, because especially now, there's so many jobs that technology is taking over. For instance, I'm in Texas. Our grocery store is called H-E-B here, and even the grocery stores are having automatic checkouts. So our technology is taking over so many jobs as well. So it really raises the questions of what's going to happen in our future. And honestly, yes, as a side note, I do believe that certain situations are created to reduce our population. And it's definitely not by accident that certain things happen. As far as sicknesses and tragedies, just from my personal belief, not saying that I have proof of this. I am not an expert on anything that I'm speaking. I'm completely just speaking my opinion on things, because I thought it was really interesting, hearing this documentary and the facts and what could happen. But with that amount of growth, it's crazy. And women do want to have children, and there's society pressure to have children, and women that don't want to have children, they're perceived as that they hate children, and a lot of the times, and I've heard even my friends will go through this, that they want to prevent the option of having children, but they're so young that doctors refuse them. They think that something's wrong with them. You're too young. You don't need to have this done yet. You haven't thought everything through, and they're kind of disregarded. And as far as contraceptive goes, the growth rate of that, yes, a lot of people are using contraceptives, but there's a lot of women that aren't, either because religious purposes. We were put here to, what does the Bible say? I can't remember right now the exact verse, but to populate the world or multiply, or however the verse goes. So we have religious reasons that people won't get on contraceptives, or just the spouses. Third world countries, women don't have a say. They're in some countries, they're valued less than cattle. So they don't have a say. They're married off at 9 and 10, and then they're having babies as soon as they're fertile. So it's not uncommon for people to have 13 kids, 10 kids there. And then the men, they just refuse them to get on anything, because that's their job. Their job is to populate. Their job is to be a mom and a house servant. So that's creating so much of our population too. And you see the examples from them already with the overpopulation. Like I already said, the resources are low. The education, people aren't getting educated. They're going to try to learn, make money and do these things for their family just so they can survive and maybe get one meal a day. So it definitely makes you wonder where the US is headed. But I guess eventually we'll see. Those contraceptives could reduce our world population by our growth by 28%. But we're getting low on resources too. Why do you think that so many of these companies are creating we have these hormones to make things grow faster and bigger, and all these processed foods, and everything's convenient. We have our fast food and all these other things, but I mean, how much are we contributing to the resources that we have? Like, you could take control of your own life, make your own garden. Like, there's no reason. Plus, you don't have to worry about like the hormones or whatever that they add to them, the GMOs and all of that. And I believe too that, which, yes, I am an Herbalife distributor. I'm not claiming anything as like on their behalf or anything like that. But I do believe that even everybody adding 1 meal replacement a day. Meal replacement shakes aren't they're not designed just for people to lose weight, but also to like live a healthy lifestyle and get the nutrients that you need. Because to get the nutrients that you need, you're having to consume so much. So just by everybody swapping 1 meal, 2 meals if you are trying to lose weight, like, you could save a lot of those resources too. And by growing your own food, like, how much are you really saving? Oh my goodness, it's so expensive. Stop right there, because it's not. I mean, you're spending it at once, but I promise you're spending less time than you would at a like a drive-through. You're getting all the nutrients that you need, and it's actually going to be saving you money. So I do believe that would help our resources, and it would definitely help our obesity rate, because, you know, that's through the roof. Like, over, I think it's 54 point something, 54% of our population's overweight, obese anyways. So, I don't know. Wanted to make a video just to share my opinions. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I just wanted to kind of vent and maybe see what other people thought about the growth and everything that's happening, our resources, our jobs. And if this is something that makes you mad and like breaks your heart, do something about it. Like, stop sitting on the background and bitching about everything. Like, go out and do something. Start a business. That'll create jobs. Have a community garden. Start some resources around your community. Like, there's things that you can do. Stop relying so much on the government and everybody else to like figure it out. Like, you can figure it out. You can make a difference, and you can do something about it. But again, what I was watching it's called Mother, Caring for 7 Billion. And it was just a documentary. So I just wanted to touch base on it. And yeah, so leave your comments. And if you are interested in maybe getting healthy, whether you just want to live a healthier lifestyle or you do want to lose some weight that you've packed on from all these companies and the convenience and all of that, I can teach you about nutrition. I can teach you the label tricks that companies try to do to make you think that you're eating healthy when really it's not productive to what you're trying to accomplish. So shoot me a message, leave a comment, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later.